Here we are.
I had someone had joined earlier, but then they got back off.
Was it Caitlin?
No.
She had
Someone joined at like 11.
Oh, I don't know. But who are the twins?
Oh yeah.
She had emailed me last week or the week before. It said, when are we having meetings? So the Askews, right? Isn't Askews their last name?
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll just wait 10 minutes and then so we can just chat for 10 minutes. What's been going on with you? Just so busy with well, I make myself busy. I have things I'm trying to do, like I'm trying to increase my student
There's Kate.
numbers. She there?
Yeah, she's joining.
Hi.
Hello.
We can't see you or hear you.
There you are. Hey, Kate.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Good.
Did you have good holidays?
Yes, ma'am. Did you?
Oh yeah, it was good. You're all ready for the big snowstorm this weekend?
I was about to ask, did y'all enjoy the snowstorm last weekend?
Yeah, I did. It was good. I said, "No."
I don't really want any more though. I'm done. I don't really want any more.
Yeah, one is enough.
Well, Carson and I, we've been busy building snowmans and snow angels, helping them on the snow cream. We've been busy.
I've had my share of snow. I lived in Maine for a really long time, so I've had my share. What I saw last weekend was enough for the rest of my life.
I know, and then we may get more this weekend.
They said that we can get some more snow this week.
Yeah.
Hi, Briley. Can you put your video on or your microphone? We can't see you or hear you.
Hi. Yeah, I can turn my video on.
Oh, there you are. How you doing?
Riley.
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Riley, what program are you in?
What do you mean by that?
Like
Are you-
art, science. I think you're associates in science.
Yeah.
Science.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to get your associate's degree
Yes.
transferred to for your school.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good. So we'll just wait another minute or two, but
Yeah, there was someone else that had joined earlier and then she got back off and it wasn't anybody that's up here now. I don't know what happened to her. Kira, I think her name was.
oh yeah. Kara Bell.
Yeah. She was up here and then got back off.
I think she's a high school student and I sent her an email because for some reason she was left off the original list.
Oh, did she get one from me?
No.
Okay.
But I checked my list. I don't know why. I hope we're not missing other students. Because once that happens, then I'm like completely upset. Oh, there she is.
I tried to count how many on my email. It was like 130 or something. So if I can count it, and I had that many on my address recipient thing when I sent it out.
Oh, I guess she had to go to class. So
Oh, okay.
let's see. No, I told her 11:30.
Yeah, she had gotten on at like 11.
Yeah. So I will oops. I'll answer her afterwards.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for joining. I think I know, are all three of y'all a member already of one? I know Briley, you are. Caitlin and Carson, are y'all ABG?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you PTK too?
I think Briley, you're,
I know
ABG.
Briley is PTK. She's in both. You're in both, right, Briley?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, well, for ABG, the only thing really I had to talk about today was, but you're already members, so I don't even have to tell you that, because I was just gonna state when the payment is due for joining.
Well, go ahead and still talk about it, Dr. Wyman, because I'm going to send
Oh.
this link out to everyone that missed
Oh,
the
that's right.
meeting.
And you're going to, and I'll send it out too, okay. Yeah, the ABG application was attached to the email, so if you're interested in joining, complete that application, and if you're going to pay by check, make the check out to MCC. And then you can just mail the application and the check to me, or here at the college, or if you want to pay in cash, you can come in and drop it off and I'll give you a receipt right there. But I will mail a receipt to you or to your parents or whoever writes the check. Payment is going to be due by March 31st so that we can have time so I can have time to get you into the system and get your certificates here. Hopefully we're going to be able to do a face-to-face induction ceremony this year. And if we are able to, it's going to be a big one because we'll be offering that to students in the past couple of years who haven't been able to come or we haven't been able to do one because of COVID. So we will offer it to them. So it would be a big one. We'll see what happens. We'll have to rent the Ag Center or something. No, just kidding. But there would be more students than what we normally have. The other thing that, because we've been down with COVID we're starting our third year, right? On COVID in March, it'll be starting the third year. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. This is what's great about being able to do Zoom. At least we can see each other's faces. If we're face to face, I can't even see your smiles. So anyway, what's probably going to happen is if you want the stole, you will have to pay for it because we just haven't been doing any fundraising to get money because we just can't because of COVID. So the stoles are going to be $25 each. So if you're graduating in May of 2022 and you want a stole, you also have to give me a separate check or additional $25 in cash for the stole so I can order it. And those take, about, I would say let's have the money for the stoles at the same time, March 31st, because it takes, a couple of weeks to get them in here. And I want to make sure that you have them for graduation, which is May. I have it right here, May 13th, right. Are any of you graduating in May of this year?
No, ma'am.
No. Riley? Not
I
sure.
think I am.
You think you are? Okay.
Yeah.
So if you are, like, double check that, and then I will need that $25 payment if you want a stole. I'm sure your parents want you to have one. So I'm sure they do. I want you to have one too. So, just if anything on that changes, once I find out how many students are planning to graduate, I do have a little bit of money, but I don't have enough. If I end up with like 20 graduates, I'm not going to have enough money to get everybody a stole. But so the only fair way to do it is make everyone pay. But if I end up having enough money, then I will get the stoles for people. So, sort of up in the air a little bit, but, plan on the $25 because I don't want that to be a surprise to you. It should be a surprise if I give it to you for free, and not the other way around, right? Okay, so typically, I think it's around mid-March, we get our potential graduates from the registrar's office, Ms. Carson,
Yes.
mid-March about,
Yep.
so
You have to apply for graduation
by
by
March
March
1st.
1st. So
Yeah,
really,
by
we
March
should know soon after that.
Yeah.
Um,
So right after that, so I'll, let you know, and I wouldn't be ordering them until like the first week of April anyway, so I would let you know. So don't get your money to me right away, but hopefully between March 15th and March 31st, I will know and I can contact people and say, that because of the lack of fundraising, students are going to have to pay for their own stills, so, or not, but I'll definitely let you know one way or the other.
And Briley, it would probably be nice, you could wear it for your Riverside graduation too. I mean, I
Yeah,
like to
that
have-
would be
I like to
nice.
have as many stoles as I could on.
Yeah.
You want to
But
be decked out, right?
Mine is
You wanna
going to be
decked
pretty
out.
much the same situation. It just depends on, I have like 5 right now already ordered that I had left over from last year. But I know, like Dr. Wyman said, we're going to have a lot more and we just don't have a lot of money. But for mine, everything is done on the PTK website. So, once you get your link with Briley, you've already done this. There's a store that you can order. You could order a cord, you could order a stole, there's like a ton of different things you could order. So you're free to order whatever you want. But for the new people, I just wanted to mention the difference between PTK and ABG really quickly. I know you 3 know this already, but for the new people, PTK is our honor society that goes over the whole campus, not just for any particular major. It's an honor society, just like you would have in high school. I don't remember the high school one. What's that one called? Alpha something. I don't know. I don't remember what the one in high school is called, but you have to have a 3.5 GPA. Whereas Dr. Wyman, you have to have a what, 3?
3.0 or higher, and you have to be in a specific discipline. So, like you have to be in the associate's program of either science or arts and then a business related course. So like cosmetology is a business related course because those people are probably going to have their own shops. Business administration, accounting, information technology, those disciplines are definitely business related. So
And then so ABG is 3.0, PTK is 3.5. You have to have at least 12 credit hours, so you can still be a high school student and be
same
able to
with
apply.
PG. Yeah.
And then for ours, mine, you're going to get an email from the PTK organization with a link to join, and they'll give you a code to join, and you pay it all online, $75. 70 of it goes to the PTK organization, and then 5 comes back to me. And if for some reason you are having difficulty in paying for that, please contact me. There's a type of scholarship grant that you could apply for possibly, but just contact me privately. And there are also lots of different scholarships listed up there. Briley, I know you got nominated for the All USA scholarship. Did you see that?
Oh, that's exciting.
Well, it's
No,
not
I
a
have not
scholarship, but it's like it was like some kind of program that helps you apply for scholarships. I don't.
Oh, well, that's really cool. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, check your email because you should have something in your email.
Oh, I was
for
gonna say,
that.
Miss
Okay, I'll
Carson,
go-
that was a surprise. You weren't supposed to say that.
Sorry.
No,
You
I'm
and
gonna
you
go
and
check
Austin.
it now.
You and Austin Kleinfelter got the nominations for the All USA. It's like a platform where you can apply for scholarships, pretty much.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So, and then there's lots of information on the ptk.org website. And any questions you guys have, please feel free to contact me. So again, I'm Mary Carson for PTK, and then Dr. Wyman is for ABG. You can be members of both of them, and you could be members of just Dr. Wyman's, or you could be members of just PTK. So we just do our meetings together because it's a similar organization. And just to get a little bit more involvement, we decided to put them together because they're both honor societies. And as you can see, we only have 3 members today that are present. So
It's so difficult to, find a time that's good for everyone. Like we've tried all kinds of times and it just never seems to work out. So, but yeah, with ABG, the same thing. I don't know if I mentioned it already, but you can go to abg.org and you can learn everything there is to know about abg.org. They have scholarships that you can apply for. They also have leadership programs. If you want to apply to go to those, you can do that. It's really, it is a really good organization, and schools that have a lot of involvement in it really do. They do have a lot of heavy participation. And I think that you can do something like, learn about who else is in the ABG, and like, how LinkedIn is sort of like, you can be part of it. And I think that ABG has something like that too. So that would be really, if they don't, I'm going to suggest that to them. So that, because it would be really a great networking platform for everybody. So, but I do think they have something. But if they don't, I'm going to actually write that down and email the director of it and see if she's got plans for that. So that would be really good. So other than that, I really didn't have anything other than our standard. And of course, I don't know if Briley's heard it before, but I know Caitlin and Carson have, when we do fundraisers or any kind of events, it's supposed to be student led. And this is why, ABG is Alpha Beta Gamma, it's business related. So you want to try to get your leadership skills, develop them and hone them so that when you move on to college and into a career, you already have some skill sets in working with others, teams, networking, planning, organizing, all those things. So it is supposed to be student led, and Ms. Carson and I are supposed to be the advisors only. So we want to make sure that students understand that. And we do, we would like you to come, and you have had some suggestions in the past, and hopefully if we can ever start meeting in person and COVID finally goes away, you'll probably all be graduated by then, but who knows? We'll be able to get something going, and, you guys can do something, even if it's not a fundraiser, even if it's just some sort of an event, you can do something like that. So hopefully, and we have, we've been writing down and listening to what you've said. So we know we have some ideas that you've given us, noted, so that when we do start meeting again, we'll have some things that we can suggest, or that you can suggest, and we can remind you of them. So, but do any of you have questions about ABG or anything that you want to know that you don't know?
Dr. Wyman, for my application on the ABG, I changed, I put associates in arts, but I'm going to change it to early childhood.
Okay. I will make a note of that.
Was our application right when we gave it to you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're fine. Yep. I just, I look them over and they looked fine to me. So it's, they were good. No worries. No worries there. So you're all set.
Another question.
Oh yeah.
Another question. If you're graduating next year, can you go ahead and pay for the stove now or wait till later?
Oh, you want to wait. You want to wait to see exactly how much money we have. Because if I do have the money, I will buy them. But I'm not. I just want you to be prepared in case we don't. But if I do have it, if I do have the funds, I will get them. So you want to wait. You don't want to put out the money right now if you don't have to. So So it will be the same thing next year. I'll be letting you know between, mid-March and the end of March if I have the money available or not. So, okay.
I just wanted to mention for the new people, a lot of times people will ask me like, what are the requirements? Like, do you have to go to so many meetings or do you have to do, there's no requirement. We realize that a lot of students are high school students and, dually enrolled. We also realize a lot of people have jobs and families. So there's no specific requirement that you have to attend meetings or you have to participate in fundraisers or community involvement. We encourage it, because it looks good on your job applications and transfer applications to four-year colleges. And once you are a member, you don't have to pay again. You don't have to apply again. You're in there. Now, obviously, when you graduate, if your GPA drops below what the requirement is, then we're not supposed to let you wear a stole. But as far as being a member, I'm not going to take you back out of the organization once you're in.
And that's the same with ABG. You're not going to be stripped of membership, but you have to maintain the GPA of 3.0 or higher to wear the stole. So, and that's another thing that, and typically, I think I've been here 8 years and I've only had one student that didn't maintain the GPA and wasn't allowed to have the stole. And it, that person was a little upset, but it was really the student's responsibility to maintain the GPA. So, but it was kind of heartbreaking. I felt bad about it, but there was nothing I could do. So anyway, but yeah, but I mean, I'm not worried about any of you that are on the call. I know that you all are going to maintain. There's definitely no question in my mind about it, but so.
All right, any other questions? Any questions for PTK?
Is PTK more than like ABG is, or
Like money wise or
Prestige wise.
prestige?
or are they about the same?
I mean, they're both honor societies. So really, like I said, PTK is harder to get into. So again, you have to have a 3.5. In order for you to be eligible, you should have received an email from me. So a lot of people will like email me and say, I have a 3.5 GPA. And I'll say, I'll look it up and no, they don't. They don't have a 3.5. They have, their maybe their high school GPA was 3.5, but the college's GPA was not 3.5. So if you don't receive an email from me or you're questioning that, just email me and I can look that up, just to make sure there wasn't a mistake or something like that. But as far as, the organizations, they're both very similar, except, the GPA requirement and the price to join is a little bit higher too. So, and some people, if they're eligible to join both, some may join ABG first and then save up a little bit of money. And then the next year join PTK. We understand that it's financially difficult to be able to join both of them at the same time. So
for some people,
yeah,
not for everybody,
not everybody,
but for some. So, yeah, it's, especially, when, if you're happen to be like a single mother, working full time or even working part-time and trying to go to college and all that, it's like, $150 is a lot of money, when you're already strapped. So anyway, so that's all I had. And so Ms. Carson, you're going to send the link out to your students and you'll send it to me for me to send out to my students. And I will remember to do it this time. I think I forgot last time. But anyway, I will send the link out so that other people will know what we've talked about. And, the biggest thing is I really want students to learn learn to go to the website and really look up things that they that I may not even know about, because, you know, they do add things occasionally and all of that, but it's really going to the original source is always the best policy. Even in your homework, you know, your faculty saying, go to the library, get your sources from the library. Don't just just look at, you know, Google sites and blogs, right? You're not going to get good information from blogs. So anyway, yeah, so check out the abg.org. Okay. All right. Well, thank you ladies for coming on the call. I appreciate it. So nice to see you. And I hope to see you next month. We'll be probably, what is this today? The last Thursday of the month. So it'll be like the 24th at 11:30, right? 2/24, 11:30.
Yeah, the 24th at 11:30.
Okay. And I'll put that in the email with the link. All righty. Okay. So, and you know, you can always call us or send us emails if you think of something in between. No worries about that, right? So you know where we are. We practically live here, right, Miss Carson?
Yes.
So just, you know, feel free to call us or shoot us an email.
And we're both pretty good about emailing pretty quickly. If you guys email us, getting back to you quickly. I try to be anyway.
I do too. I try very, very hard. Okay, so that's good. So listen, stay safe from the storm this weekend and enjoy it. Enjoy any time off that you're going to have this weekend, and hopefully you won't be snowbound or anything. Right? My
It
daughter,
might be the last snowstorm, or you
I
don't
know.
ever know.
My daughter still lives in Maine, and they're getting a foot of snow this weekend.
Oh my God.
So she said, whatever anybody in Maine has planned for this weekend is not happening. So Saturday, they're going to be housebound, and they're going to be in the middle of a blizzard. So I think
if we don't get snowstorms much in eastern North Carolina, so enjoy it.
I know, exactly. It gets to be too much though, you know, because they will have that foot of snow on the ground until mid-April. It'll just stay there. And then as more snowstorms come in, you know, I've seen snow, you know, on the corners, like where you're driving, snow mounds as tall as me, when I'm almost 5'7", as tall as me. You can't see. By the time you can see around the corner, you're halfway out in the street, you know, in your car. So, I mean, it'll be there till mid-April, and any storm they get from here on out, it'll just be piling up and piling up and piling up. So there's plenty of, their wells are full every spring from the melting.
Aren't you glad you live in North Carolina now?
Yeah, I am very glad I live here. I'm tired of the shoveling. So anyway, that has nothing to do with ABG or PTK, but stay safe from the storm. Okay. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye.